beautiful people? It's your favorite realtor here in Michigan. And in this video, I'll be explaining to you why you should move to Ann Arbor. It's one of the top growing populations here in Michigan. It's awesome, it's vibrant, it's the place to be. Let's get into it. This is why you should move to Ann Arbor. If you don't want to live exactly in Detroit, Michigan, you can live in Ann Arbor, which is another major city here, and it's about 45 minutes from Detroit. And then also the borderline of Ohio from Ann Arbor is about 45 minutes. And then listen, if you want to go to a whole nother country, Ann Arbor is just like 35 miles from Canada. So if you don't want to live exactly in Ann Arbor, you can definitely live in one of the surrounding areas, which we have Brighton, we have Northfield, Plymouth, and there's so many other cities. Also, these are like areas of the Metro Detroit area. So if you want to live in Ann Arbor or you don't want to be in a major city, you can definitely live in one of those cities. So what is shopping like in Ann Arbor? So we're not talking about the major box stores like Macy's, JCPenney's. If you go down Main Street, there are a cluster of local businesses, art galleries, and more. Remember, Ann Arbor is all about art. So there are a ton of people who are amazing with craftsmanship, and they are showcasing their items in local stores here on Main Street. Ann Arbor area is recognized as an oasis of recreational opportunities. It offers really big attraction and a wide span of scenic trails to explore. For people that like the outdoors, Ann Arbor is truly a thrilling experience. From kayaking, canoeing, tubing, stand-up paddle boards, and so much more. Personally, one of my favorite places in Ann Arbor is the Waterloo Recreation. It's about 20,000 acres of just bike trails. Next is diversity. Who lives here and what type of people live in Ann Arbor? Yo, there's so many walks of life of people that lives in Ann Arbor. The diversity is amazing. It's the second highest population of Asians in the state of Michigan. 17.4% of the foreign-born residents live here in Ann Arbor. So if you're interested in living in this community full of diversity, you should definitely consider it. If you have a family, Ann Arbor is a blast. There are so many things to do in Ann Arbor. We have hands-on museums, we have recreational things, and another thing that's really cool that a lot of people don't know about is a secret ferry door. So it's a hunt around Ann Arbor area. They have these smaller doors that are on the side of like brick and mortar businesses. And there's a map also in the description if you want to just get the map to search for these doors with your kids. It's so much fun. And it's something that a lot of people do not know about, only if you're a native here in Ann Arbor. Like any other city, honestly, Ann Arbor is not really expensive to live in, but it's not cheap neither. I'll just say that. The inner city, it can be more costly versus living in the outskirts of the city. However though, like I sold a condo there a couple years ago, and it was actually, we found it for a really great deal. It was under $200,000. There are opportunities if you do decide to live in Ann Arbor. This town is host to some of the most diverse culinary destinations you can ever think of. Not only is it host in the downtown area, but also beyond. You'll encounter a wide and varied array of eateries from all sorts of cultural tradition. Whether your palate has a taste of Latino American cuisine, Indian food, Southeastern Asian eats, or something in between, you'll find a restaurant that'll keep your taste buds happy. Did you know that Ann Arbor was ranked one of the most educated cities in the United States according to the Wallet Hub? This city is also known for its amazing colleges. We have Washtenaw Community College, we have Eastern Michigan University, and then also Amazing Blue, right? Everyone knows this school, University of Michigan. Ann Arbor is full of world-class events that celebrates its culture in its beautiful city. The Ann Arbor Art Fair is one of the biggest events of the year. Ann Arbor on the calendar is bursting with annual events such as celebrities art, theater, film, athletic, music, academics, history, family fun, and so much more. Whether you are a native here or just a foodie, love winter sports, or adore history, there are so many events and they can be geared towards you. Okay, honestly, in this video, I mentioned so many key points about Ann Arbor. So if you know of any, just list it in a comment below. And then also, if you want to know more about a particular, especially in this video, just list it in the comments below as well. Okay, so honestly, like every other city, the nightlife here in Ann Arbor is just, it's amazing. It's so many different clubs you can go to, but honestly, if you just want to have a chill night, on every corner there's fine dining or just places where you can go relax and have a drink or maybe a nice dinner with your spouse or family. So if you're thinking about relocating to Ann Arbor, especially here in Michigan or any other city, give me a ring. I'd love to be an assistance to you. I'm so familiar with what's going on, what's the now, what's the then. Yeah,